I'm a really good rapper. A lot of people have said I'm one of the top 5 rappers at CMJ this year and any year.
But I'm blessed just to be more or less standing in the afterglow of rapture with the words the rapture left. Oh, blessed just to be more or less standing in the afterglow of rapture with the words the rapture left.
My name kind of came while I was at uni, which is what English people call university. And we did a lot of in-house gigs, and we used to give ourselves stupid rap battle names like DJ Ballbag or something. And Emmy the Great was just one of my amazing rap battle names. And then later on it was my email address, and later on when I went to make a demo, I just was like, well, I'll be Emmy the Great. Now I'm 27, and that's my name.
Oh, come on, we will celebrate the things that make us real, the things that break us open, and the things that make us feel like these accidental meetings up and partings of the way are not so much our choice, but in the blood of how we're made. Like the way I have to write down almost everything I see, so that the record does obscure the thing the record used to be. And I know I'm not unlucky, I was just born this way.
I don't think people talk about my rapping enough at all. Oh, I'm quite exclusive about who I rap to. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be embarrassed, but I grew up in Hong Kong, and at the time, international kids in Hong Kong were basically American kids. So we listened to a lot of American. I say we, like I was hanging out with them, but I was on the wrong side of the island. So the cool kids and I were separately, individually listening to American bands, and that's kind of where I got my interest in music, from like college rock and grunge indie.
Well, you didn't stop when I told you to stop, and there was a month when I wasn't sure if the next time I saw you out on the road I'd have something to say other than pay all of the money.
Most songwriters would tell you that it's part fiction, part real life. It's kind of like when someone writes a novel about a dysfunctional family and you assume it's their dysfunctional family, but actually it's probably just like characters that they've met and their own family, if that makes sense. So it's like you're kind of peopling versions of things that have happened to you with characters that you're making up, maybe based on characters that you know. There have definitely been subjects that I wouldn't touch. I read a really good book about a brother and sister who are secretly having sex with each other a couple of years ago, and it was called A Severed Head. Spoiler. Sorry. I really wanted to write something about that, but I just thought, if my brother ever hears this, he's going to think it's so weird. So I just didn't write it. The second album that we made was like a very immediate process. I wrote it very quickly. I finished writing it very quickly, and then we went to record it very quickly. And all the ideas came, and we put them on, and then we put it out. Like it was like a feeling that I was having, and it turned into an album. The first record's more of a collection of songs and stories.
There's a place where I'm gonna leave to when all this questioning is through. I'm gonna set my course to somewhere further north than my eyes have ever viewed. And though I know that the thought precedes me, I know that others seek it too. But when I get where the needle leads me...
We did a little mini church tour in June because a lot of churches in England are opening themselves up as venues now because, like, they just it costs a lot of money to keep them going. And I think that's probably, like, the best experience I've ever had in a church was watching a gig. It's like, they're so beautiful. Like, why not open them up for things that people can enjoy?
And when the door had a narrow entrance, with their hands to their shirts, they would pray for the non-believers. And there's a place called North, and they're gathering there to sing. And I knocked 3 times and begged them, but they will not let me in. And
Hi, I'm Emmy the Great. You're watching Baeblemusic.
But I lay what I can somewhere north of the sand.